you are doing great. Well, today we are going to start the part 4 for our lost environment project. So in this final part we will go with the ultra dynamic sky and weather. We will see how we can change the different weather effects, and the most important thing, we will add the rain ripple effects on the 3D objects on like this cabin, like the rain dripping down from this cabin, and we will add the ripple effects to our landscape, and then we will add the ripple effect to our 3D asset. So first of all, we need to add the ultra dynamic sky to our project. For this we need to delete the default lightning setup we already have. For example, the LIGHT lightning. We need to delete the directional light, we need to delete the skylight and type sky, and we need to delete the sky atmosphere and height fog. This is the height fog, we need to delete this one as well. And you can check like this, maybe you will miss something, but it's pretty easy. We just need to delete every light from our project. I think we have deleted all of it. No, this is the one, the volumetric cloud. We need to delete this one as well. Okay, for the ultra dynamics, just open the content browser, and for me it's here. This is the ultra dynamic sky. Well, it's pretty easy to add this plugin to your project. I will put the download link in the description of this video. You just need to download this and just unzip it, and you will have this folder, ultra dynamic sky. You need to copy this folder and you need to go to the project location. For me it's drive E, Unreal projects, and you need to go to the content and you need to paste this one here like this, ultra dynamic sky. I will repeat, just download my file, just download the ultra dynamic sky, unzip it and copy the folder. This folder, you will get this folder then, and then copy this folder and paste it here, the content folder of your project, of your any project. And after that, just restart your project, and then you will find this ultra dynamic sky in your project. Okay, just double click on it, go to the blueprints, and you need to have the ultra dynamic sky. Just drag into your project. Then you need to have the ultra dynamic weather. Just drag this as well. Okay, we need to bring it up. This is the ultra dynamic weather, and this is the ultra dynamic sky. Just click on the ultra dynamic weather and go to its properties, and then select the clear skies for now. Okay, first of all we need to see the properties for our ultra dynamic sky. Just click on this one and you can just drag this up. These are the properties for ultra dynamic sky, and this is the time of the day. You can change the time of the day as you want, and this is the sky mode. I will use the volumetric clouds, and the color mode should be sky atmosphere, and just go down. This is the fog settings, the cloud coverage. You can increase the cloud coverage like this, you can increase it more like this. It feels so cloudy. I will reset it to default. Okay, yeah, you can check these settings here. This is the fog we have like this. You can go to the default settings. Okay, I won't go with every single detail. You can check these settings and you can just adjust this to your environment. For me, I will go down. This is the animate time of the day. You can check these settings. This is volumetric clouds, and this is the 2D dynamic clouds. If you are using the 2D dynamic clouds, I'm not using this one, I'm using the volumetric clouds. So just go down, and this is the cloud shadows. Your cloud will have shadows on your map, and go down. This is the, if you want to simulate real sun, you can just take this one, and if you want to simulate the real moon, you need to take this one, and go down. This is the sun. We can manually position the sun target. You need to just take this one Okay, and this is the sun icon. Just click on this one and you need to track. This is the sun direction. That means the sun is here. Okay, and you need to track this one like this. Okay, like this. Okay, and this is the sunlight intensity. You can increase it to 8 or you can decrease it to 3 as you want. So these are the few settings we will so these are the few settings. Okay, just move down. You will find the manually position moon target. You can take this one as well, and you need to just drag this sun down like this, and this is the moon icon we have. Just drag this one. This is the direction. You can drag this one anywhere you want. Like this. Okay, so these are the few settings. You can check other settings as well. Then you need to go to the ultra dynamic weather. Just type weather, and this is the ultra dynamic weather settings we have. We have some pre-made presets for the weather. You can use this one. For me, like the clear skies, and for clear sky you just need to move your moon down if you want a sunny day like this, and this is our sun. Just drag this one up like this. Okay, but save your project. So these are the few settings. Now we move on to make this in weather a rainy day. For this you need to just select the rain preset, like this rain thunderstorm like this. Okay, and if you play your map, just click on this play button, you will have this beautiful sound and this rain coming down here. But as you can see, there is no rain dripping effect on the objects on this cabin and on our landscape. The landscape and this cabin looks dry and it's looking completely unrealistic. For that we need to add the 3D ripple effects to this object, to this map. For this, just press escape, and you need to just hide the ultra dynamic weather, and you need to select this object. Open the content browser, go to the content and go to the mega scan, the surfaces, and go to the worn painted metal. So this is the metal texture we are using. We need to create a new material. Create new material and name it m_worn painted rain like this. Okay, just double click on it. You can close this one. Just double click on it, and first of all you need to add all the textures we have. This is the base texture, this is the normals, and this is the roughness. Just select this one, press shift, click on this one and drag it here to the blueprint. Align it up. Just drag this one a bit back. We need to have few nodes. Just right click, type wet. This is the wet weather effects from ultra dynamic sky. Click this one, select this one here, and for the base texture, this one goes to the base texture, and for the normals, this one go to the normals, and this is the roughness. Roughness will go to the roughness. Okay, and okay, we need to have another node. Just right click here, type static. This is the static tool function. Just drag this one to apply dripping effect and take this one. This is the true value. That means that the dripping effect will be applied. After that, you need to have another node, the called constant. Just drag this one to the mask wetness like this, and we need to connect the base color to the base color of worn painted rain. The roughness will go to the roughness, the normal will go to the normal, and this is all done. We need to set this value to 1 like this. Save this one up, go to your map, and this is the m_worn painted rain. Just right click on it, create the material instance, and just rename it to, I need to rename it first to mi. So we know this is the instance of our main class. So this is the m_worn painted rain, and this one the mi_worn painted rain. This is the child class for this main class. Just drag this one to your cabin. As you can see, we have this beautiful rain dripping effect to our object. We need to do the same thing for this object, this one. Select this one, go to the properties, go up. This is the texture we are using. Just click this one, open the content browser. This is the mi_metal sheet. We need to do the same thing again. Just right click, and you need to create new material. You can rename it to metal sheet rain, and m_metal sheet rain like this. Just double click on it and open the content browser. Select these 3 textures we have, drag this one here, align this one up, like this. Just drag this one a bit back, create a new node, type wet. The base color will go to the base color, the normal will go to the normal, the roughness will go to the roughness. We need another node called static bool, this one. Just drag this one to apply dripping effects. Take this one, make it true. Have a new node called constant, and just drag this one to the mask wetness and set its value to 1. And here the base color will go to the base color, roughness will go to the roughness, normals will go to the normals, and this is all done. Save your project, save here, close this window, and you have this m_metal sheet rain, m_metal sheet rain. Just right click on it, create material instance, and for this just make it mi_metal. Save this one up and drag this one here. Okay, so we have a beautiful rain dripping effect for our cabin. Yeah, it's looking good. We can paint this one as well, the top of it. Let's open the content browser, go to the content, the mega scans, surfaces, this one, and we need to use this one, mi_worn painted rain, like this. Just save your project. Now we need to add the rain effect to this landscape. For this, just select this landscape, go to the properties. This is the landscape material, just double click on it. You can close this window. So this is the landscape blueprint we have. Just drag this one a bit back, like this. Okay, you need to have a new node here. Just right click, type dynamic. This is the dynamic landscape weather effects, like this one. Okay, now we need to just connect these nodes. The base color will go to the base color, the metallic will go to the metallic, the specular will go to the specular, and the roughness will go to the roughness, and the normal will go to the normal, like this. Now you need to connect the dynamic landscape weather effects to the landscape. Base color will go to the base color, metallic will go to the metallic, specular will go to the specular, roughness will go to the roughness, and for normals will go to the normals, and for pixel depth offset will go to the pixel depth offset, like this. And I think it's all done. Yeah, it's all done. Just save this one. Close this window. Just wait till the shaders are loading. Okay, just save your project, and as you can see, we have this beautiful rain effect, the rain dripping effect to our landscape. If you zoom out, you will see this bubbles all over your map. Okay, the last thing we need to do is to add the 3D ripple effect to this 3D asset. For this, just click this one, open the content browser, just select Control and press B. You will go to the 3D asset location, go to the properties, the mi_thigh beach rocks, go down, find its parent class. This is the parent class, double click on it, and this is the parent class for this 3D asset. Just drag this one bit back. Okay, we need to have a new node. Just right click, and we need to have break attributes, break material attributes. Select this one, connect this node here. Okay, now we need to have another node called the dynamic landscape weather effects. This one goes here. Now we need to connect the base color to the base color, metallic will go to the metallic, specular will go to the specular, roughness will go to the roughness, and normal will go to the normals. Now we need to have another node called the set material attributes. For this, just type set material attributes. Now we need to have another node. Just right click, set material attributes. Okay, just double click on it. We need to have more types of attributes here. Just click on this plus sign. This is the base color. As you can see, the base color will go to the base color. This is the metallic, this is the specular, this is the roughness. We need to match this one here. Okay, and then we need to add the normal. We need to change this one. This one will set to the normal. Okay, and we need to add another one. This is the world position offset. Just type WOR world position offset, and then we need to add another one. This is the pixel depth offset. So just type pixel depth offset. Now we need to connect the base color to the base color. The metallic will go to the metallic, specular to specular, roughness to roughness, normal to normal, world position to world position, pixel depth to pixel depth. Okay, just drag this one here and just disconnect this one, connect it here, and this one goes here like this. Okay, So this is the setup for the rain dripping effect for the 3D objects. Just save this one. You can close this window, you can close this one as well, and as you can see we have the rain dripping effects to this 3D objects, and it's looking stunning. If you go to the ultra dynamic weather, go up and go to the ultra dynamic sky, and this is the cloud coverage. You can decrease it to 1. Okay, and as you can see we have this beautiful rain dripping effects to this cabin, and we have a rain dripping effect to our landscape. Okay, and rain dripping effect to this 3D assets. You can change the angle of your sun like this. Or you can change your weather from ultra dynamic weather. You can set this to clear skies like this one, or you can go to the overcast. So you can try every weather effects you want, and you can just play around with these settings here, and you will find beautiful weather conditions for this project. Okay, for me I will go for the rain, this one. Okay, you can hide the ultra dynamic weather for now. Okay guys, we are done with this tutorial, and we have completed our map, the lost island map we have, and I have tried my best to explain you in detail. And now we need to move on to add the sequencer to our map, and we will add the sign camera actor, and I will show you how to take your first shot. First of all, just save your project, save everything, open the content browser, save all, save this one, and now you need to add the sign camera actor. For this, click on this plus sign, go to the cinematic, go to the sign camera actor, drag this one to your map. This is the sign camera actor. Right click, snap object to view, and after that go to this perspective, select sign camera actor. After that go to the perspective again and select the cinematic viewport. Okay, now you need to add the sequencer to our map. For this, just click on this plus sign, add level sequence. You can rename it to anything, lost clip 1 for me. Save this one. So this is the sequencer we have. You can just drag this one bit down like this. You need to find the sign camera actor, just drag this one to the sequencer. So this is our camera we have, and just like the sign camera actor, you just drag this one bit down, this and like this. So these are the settings for our sign camera actor. First of all, go to the film back. I always use the 16:9 DSLR, and the local lens zoom will be, this is the 12 mm we have. If you want a bigger shot, a wider shot, you can use this one, or you can use the 30 mm. I will go with this one. And there is another thing, it's pretty important, just make sure that this crop settings is set to the no crop, otherwise you will have the blurry textures in your final render. Just go down, and this is the post process settings. Go down, this is the path tracing. If you want to use the path tracing lightning for this project, you can use this one as well, but it's pretty heavy on your PC. So if you have a good PC, you can use this one. The max bounces will be 32 samples per pixel will this one 2048. You don't need to change these settings, so yeah, it's good. And just we need to go down, and I think it's all done, and we don't need to change anything else. Just drag this one bit up like this, and you need to cross this one and drag this one a bit back. Now we need to take our first shot. For this, just make sure that this one is ticked, that this one is blue. And for this key settings, select this one, select linear. I always use the linear, you can check the other ones as well. Select this one, and you need to go down. This is the transform. Select this one, go to the very end of the clip, and you need to move your mouse like this, and you can play this one. This is the backward, and for the forward, and this one will go forward like this. Just save your project, save everything, save this clip, save your project. Now you need to go to the Windows, the cinematics, and you need to go to the movie render queue. If you don't have the movie render queue in your project, you need to go to this edit, this plugins. Here type movie render queue. You need to take this both, movie render queue and movie render queue additional render passes, and take this both and restart your project. You will find a restart option here, and restart your project. After that, you will find the movie render queue to your Windows, the cinematics. This is the movie render queue. Click this one, and then click on this add button. This is the lost clip one we have just created. Click on this settings. You need to delete this JPG sequence. Click on this setting, add anti-aliasing, and then add the EXR sequence, and we need to have the console variables, and we need to have high resolution, and yeah, it's all done. First of all, you need to go to the anti-aliasing, and you need to set the temporal count to, I always set it to 64. You can go for the 128 or 256. It's like you will have a more clear clip, a more beautiful clip if you increase the temporal sample count, but the render time will go way too up, so you need to just manage that both. After that, just use camera cut for warm-up and render warm-up frames. Take this one, and you need to take this one as well, override anti-aliasing, and then go to the higher resolution, and you need to override the subsurface scattering, and the blurry sample count is 64. Then go to the output. This is the output resolution. You can increase it to 1440p or like 4K, but it will increase the render time, and you need to have a very good PC to render it in a 4K. So after that, just click accept, and you need to save this config. You can save this config here. Click here, and you need to save preset like working Unreal, and as you can see, we have this preset here. So every time when you came to this movie render queue, you just need to select your pre-made preset. You don't need to go to these settings every single time. You need to select this tracking Unreal, select this one, accept, and this is the output location. I forgot one thing here. You need to minimize it, and for this we need to have some frames for our warm-up. For this, just hold Alt and drag this one like this, and from start, and you can increase the number of frames you want. Like if you want a 10 to 12 second video, you can go for the 300 frames. Okay, and you can just drag this one, just hold this one like this, and this one a bit back, and this is our camera shot. You can take a bigger camera shot here. If you want to have a bigger camera shot here, you can just go to the very start of it, just click on this transfer button, then go to the very end of it, of this clip, and move your camera, and then you will have a bigger clip here. Okay, so now we need to open our movie render queue, and after that we just need to click this render local, and then you will find the EXR files to your location. So that's all. We are done with this lost environment project. I hope you all like my work here. I am trying my best to give you the best experience. If you like my videos, just to subscribe to my channel. I will try to give you the best experience and explain everything in detail. So till then, see you all. Bye.